Hello folks, Raoul here, also known as Ren to most of you. It was supposed to be the voice meme, but I don't know how to only record audio. So, surprise, you get a video meme. This is gonna be fun. Now, I'm a little disappointed because the only one that actually sent me anything was Kirato Lawrence, but they sent me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, so this will be fun. I know I look a little, say messy, but I had a long shift at work today and I got home a few hours ago and haven't bothered to change, which is probably good for you because now I look some sort of decent instead of my jammies, which nowadays just consists of a t-shirt. But don't mind me, I'm rambling. I don't think you care because you're probably laughing your butt off. That's alright. And for the record, this is going on my YouTube first, and YouTube, doubt that anyone is there, ignore it, this is for Tumblr. Alright, so, first question, number 1, recite a poem. I'm going to do Robert Frost's Path Less Traveled. It's my favorite poem, and it has strong significance to me. It was, when I first heard this poem, it was in the form of a song that we did in choir class. And it was for all district choir. And the audition piece for all district was a verse in this song. And like I said, that particular verse especially is very special to me. Okay. 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveler long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that, the passing there had worn them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Read the first page to one of your favorite books. Do I have a book? I have my phone and it has my Kindle on it. The name of that is my phone to disconnect. I have an LG G2 while I'm waiting for this to boot up. Can you see it? You can see it. And it's alright. I haven't paid my phone bill since January. No wonder I owe Verizon $900 something. Anyway, and I mean it's a good phone, but it's it has trouble connecting to my Wi-Fi at home. At work it's fine, but let me see. We've got Upton Sinclair's The Jungle, Terasumi's The Training the Dominant Submissive. Good trilogy. If you ever get a chance, read the Submissive trilogy by Terasumi. It starts with the submissive, goes to the dominant, and then the training. Very good. I had a lot of Aino Kusabi feels. Hetero, though. It's hetero. Not that there's anything wrong with hetero. I mean, just that most of us tend to do homosexual relationships, but it's good. Ooh. Okay. I will read from the first page of my absolute favorite book/story ever. I want to open this, thank you. It's The Mysterious Stranger by Mark Twain. It was in 1590, winter. Austria was far away from the world and asleep. It was still the Middle Ages in Austria, and promised to remain so forever. Some even set it away back centuries upon centuries, and said that, by the mental and spiritual clock, it was still the age of belief in Austria. But they meant it as a compliment, not a slur, and it was so taken, and we were all proud of it. I remember it well, although I was only a boy, and I remember, too, the pleasure it gave me. Yes, Austria was far from the world, and asleep, and our little village was in the middle of that sleep, being in the middle of Austria. It drowsed in peace in the deep privacy of a hilly and woodsy solitude, where news from the world hardly ever came to disturb its dreams, and we were infinitely content. At its front flowed the tranquil river, its surfaces painted with cloud forms and the reflections of drifting arcs and stone boats. Behind it rose the woody steeps to the base of the lofty precipice. From the top of the precipice frowned a vast castle, its long stretch of towers and bastions mailed in vines. Beyond the river, a league to the left, was a tumbled expanse of forest-clothed hills, cloven by winding gorges where the sun never penetrated. And to the right a precipice overlooked the river, and between it and the hills just spoken of lay a far-reaching plain dotted with little homesteads nested among the orchids and shade trees. Oh, trust me, I could read that forever to you and be glad of it. All right. Number 5, say something in a different language. I actually thought about this all day, and I'm going to go with German. Well, I was going to do something by Rammstein, but since we're on classical, my brain has decided to switch to the original poem of Ode to Joy, Ode an die Freude. No, that was not my contribution to something in a different language. You'll give me one moment, since I was not prepared for this. The original poem was by Friedrich Schiller, while we're waiting for it, the full song, by the way, well, I shouldn't say song, it's a symphony, it's the 4th act of Beethoven's 9th Symphony. Symphony number 9 in D major, opus 125, to be even more specific. I could go on about it, but let's see. Here it is. There's 3rd, 4th movement. You know what? Since I've got your attention, even if I don't have your attention, I think I'm gonna do the whole thing. Why? I would like to. This kind of ties in with the recited poem bit, but there you go, 2 for 1. O Freunde, nicht diese Töne, sondern lass uns angenehmer anzimmen, und Freunden wohlere, Freude, Freude schöner Götterfunken, Tochterross Elysium, wir betreten feuertrunken himmlische dein Heiligtum. Deine sauber winden wieder, was die Mode streng geteilt. Alle Menschen werden Brüder, wo dein sanfter Flügel weit. Wem der große Wurf gelungen, eines Freundes Freund zu sein, wir ein holdes Weiß errungen, mische seinen Jubel ein. Ja, wer auch nur eine Seele, seinend auf dem Elterngrund, und wer's nie gekonnt der Stelle, weinen sich auch diesen Blut. Freude trinken alle Wesen, an den Brüsten der Natur. Alle Guten, alle Bösen, folgen ihrer Rosenspur. Küsse gab sie unseren Gräbern, einen Freund geprüft im Tod. Wohl es war dem Wurm gegeben, und der Cherubste verkot. Froh, wie seine Sonne fliegen durch der Himmelspracht geplan, Laufet Bruder Erebon, freudig wie ein Helden siegen. Seid umschlungen, Millionen, diesen Kost der ganzen Welt, Bruder überm Sternen zählt, muss ein lieber Vater wohnen. Ihr stürzt nieder, Millionen, ahnest du den Schöpfer Welt? Such in überm Sternenzelt, über Sternen muss er wohnen. It was very hard not to sing that. Alright. 14. What is your favorite word? In English? I don't know if it's actually a word, but niggling is a fun word. Niggling. I have to be very careful where I say that and to enunciate, otherwise it comes out as something it is entirely not. Niggling is like, to say something's niggling at someone, that's like it's messing with them. Overall, entirely, out of every word I know of and can think of at this very moment, it is only 10:17 at night. Why does it feel like it's 2 in the morning? Out of every word I know, my favorite word would have to be Sehnsucht. It is a German word, and it does not have an English translation. The closest approximation to it would be an intense emotional longing, but really Sehnsucht is much more than that. Well, another good English word would be hippopotamonstrosusquipedaliophobia. Ironically, that means the fear of long words. Whoever thought that up, I really hope they got kicked in the shins. And the last one that I have right now, number 20, what is your favorite cuss word? Fuck. I like the word fuck. I use it a lot. I use it far more than I really should ever. Amen. But, yeah, the word fuck is fun. Okay, this is fun. I like doing this. You know what? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do some more stuff, because I've got the time, I've got the motivation, I've got the energy, and for what I know, I've got you. Read the little blurb on the back of your shampoo bottle. Alright, let me get out my shampoo bottle. I know I'm being unprofessional and doing this literally on the fly, but I'm tired and I don't care. My shampoo is Organics brand anti-breakage keratin oil shampoo. It's very good. It smells very nice. It smells kind of not quite manly. I had a lavender lilac violet shampoo one time that smelled like it. Shampoo. Fragrance. It was a fragrance, not a shampoo. Alright, here we go. Why you want it. Strength is beautiful, especially strong, sexy strands. Defend against split ends and flyaways. Rid your mane of all those pesky broken hair pieces. Stronger hair can grow longer and more beautiful. Do a tongue twister. Oh, you mean besides all the German I just did that I had to enunciate very carefully? She sells seashells by the seashore. Share an anecdote. Alright. Short and amusing, interesting story. Yes, I just googled anecdote. Don't you dare judge me. Yesterday, while I was at drive-thru, I greeted a customer and said that I was peachy. That's how I do. I say I'm peachy, because I usually am peachy. I asked how she was. casual conversation. She said, well, I'm not quite peachy, but I'm not quite bad. I'd say I'm about apple-ish. Apple-ish. Well, that just tickled me pink. I've been using that ever since, and I've passed it on to other customers. Do the rains in Spain stay mainly on the plains? You know, once upon a time I used to have another joke along the same lines as that, but let's go with yes for now. Summarize the last film/TV episode you watched? Okay. The last TV episode I watched was the last episode of Season 2 of American Dad. I actually have it queued up on Netflix right there. And basically, Stan tried to turn in Haley's boyfriend, Jeff, to the Floridian authorities for a drug bust that happened years ago. Roger went after him as a bounty hunter. Shenanigans ensued. Jeff's dad took him and tried to get the money, and we all learned something about family bonds. I'm sorry, I'm out of Family Guy, and there's only so much I can take at this show. Let's hear your ringtone and text message sound. Well, there's something that hasn't been heard in forever. Haven't had anything like that in a long time. But, not impossible. Okay. Phone ringtone. You get the point. It's the Ido Kusabi opening. I don't know why it was that long. Alright, my text message. If you couldn't hear it, it was the deep, deep splash-free part of Style 5's, splash-free. While I have, the video program open, I also see that I have two videos here. One is 58 seconds and one is 24 minutes and 31 seconds. I'm actually really curious as to what they are, but right now I'm just gonna not bother that. Tell a joke. America. What did you have to eat today? Oh, wait a minute, I actually ate today. Had a bologna sandwich for breakfast. This is becoming a video blog instead of a voice meme. Oh well. Had a bologna sandwich at like 4 in the morning because Pineapple wouldn't shut the fuck up. Then around 9:30ish, Mom took us to Denny's, which was nice. Really nice. At work I had a Junior Cheeseburger Deluxe. Extra pickle. Good stuff. When I got home, I had Pastaroni angel hair pasta with garlic and herbs with added mushroom bits. I'm still eating on that. Something that really scares me. Fog. I'm scared of fog because of, well, I read creepypastas, or at least I used to. I still do when it's light outside. And, to be honest, I'm terrified of the boogeyman. Slenderman, all that jazz, Jeff the Killer, been drowned. Oh god, I freaked the crap out of my ex-girlfriend with Been Drowned. It was hilarious and sad at the same time. She couldn't. Majora's Mask was her favorite game, and she couldn't play it right ever since. So, but anyway, stuff like that. Smile Dog was a fun one. Cats, I see you reblogging my stuff. Hopefully you send me one. Hey. No, wait, that's right, you can't see this. Shut up. Right, so yeah, I'm scared of scary things. Something that makes me happy. I'm a very simple person to make happy. Small things, shiny things. I like making people laugh. The way I figure if I can make one person laugh in my day, then I've done my job as a human being. But as for an actual person or an actual thing that makes me happy, that would be my cat. If she was anywhere around, I'd pick her up and show you, much to her displeasure. But she's not, so lucky her. Pineapple is my emotional support animal, and she helps me with my depression, severe anxiety, and panic attacks. And she has actually done so. Whenever I'm having a panic attack, she'll come up and curl up next to me, or whenever I'm about to have one. I almost had one today thinking about, because we can see the old animal shelter from the drive-thru window at my restaurant. And I got to thinking, maybe I should go over there and see if they've got a gas chamber out back, because a lot of shelters will use that because it's cheaper than injections. Not as accurate, not as humane. And that got me thinking about the cats that we ended up having to surrender last year before people on my Raoul blog met me. The people on my Shinigami Storm blog, which I'm also the one of, know this story. We had to surrender a bunch of cats and kittens to the animal shelter last year, and I bonded really, really closely with 2 of the kittens. But they got homes. Not with me, but they've got homes. And I get sad. I almost had a panic attack at work. And that was supposed to be the what makes you happy question. My favorite word, my least favorite word. Oh, I have one. I know I have one. Oh, what is it? Quickly. I don't like the word quickly. It was said far too much to me by either my emotionally abusive aunt, and the first teacher in my honors biology class. He was from South Africa, and everything was quickly. Quickly take out papers, quickly take out pens, you get the point. I hate this word, I don't know why I'm saying it so much. Every time I play Legend of Spyro Dawn of the Dragon, I wince when Hunter says quickly. And he says it a lot. What turns you on? For those of you who haven't seen Duo when he's in full submissive mode, I like rough talk. When I'm in the mood for it, I like degrading talk. I'm not going to go into a full kink list here because I do like the followers I have, and I'd like to keep you. Let's just say I was not shocked, appalled, and horrified by Mink's route on DMMD. Let's do that. What turns you off? Assumption, scat play, water sports, vomit. And by assumption, I mean even if we are in a dominant-submissive relationship, I will not, just be your bitch to do whatever. I mean, I have my own rules. I am my own person. The idea is that we would talk about it first, and if you just, go off on your own lottie frickin' da thing, I'm gonna have a problem. What sound or noise do I love? cat meows. Every time I hear one, I smile. What sound or noise do you hate? Okay, the thing I hate the most, and I will smack a person for excessiveness of it, lip smacking and wet mouth sounds. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt? Well, I liked being a server, but I'm going to qualify that as my own. I like to attempt. Honestly, I would like to be a canine police officer. I know there's no chance in hell of it happening. I am far too big. I do not have the stamina for it. I do not have the strength for it. But I would like to be a canine officer. What profession would I not like to do? I don't want to work at Walmart again, ever. But, that's just because of management and the way the company treats the people. I couldn't do anything that involved feces. I mean, when I clean the bathrooms, if it's not directly on the toilet, like if it's on the floor, I have to pretend it's a ball of dirt, otherwise I won't touch it. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates? Hell of a ride, huh? Granted, I'm Locayan, so that'll be interesting. If I arrive at the pearly gates, and assuming all religions are correct, God would probably say, over there. Your line's over there. If I'm brave enough, sing a little song. Okay. I know one. This is one, Azazel's Mun turned me on to. I very carefully learned it. It's called, Dango Daikazoku. It's from I don't know how you say that, but it's by Chata. It took like a minute and a half or so long, I don't know, with music. Dango, 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 daikazoku. Dango, 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 daikazoku. やんちゃな焼き団子、優しいあん団子、少し夢見がちな月見団子、おすましごま団子、四つごくし団子、みんな合わせて100人家族、赤ちゃん団子はいつも幸せの中で、年寄り団子は目を染めてる。仲良し団子手をつなぎ大きな丸い輪になるよ。街を作り団子星の上みんなで笑い合うよ。うさぎも空で手を振って見てるでかいお月様。嬉しいこと悲しいことも全部丸めて、仲良し団子手をつなぎ大きな丸い輪になるよ。 街を作り珊瑚星の上みんなで笑い合うよ。うさぎも空で手を振って見てるでかいお月様。嬉しいこと悲しいことも全部丸めて団子団子団子団子団子団子大家族団子団子団子団子団子大家族団子団子団子団子団子団子大家族団子団子団子団子団子大家族. Now, obviously, that was shortened because there's music and good several second interlude, and I didn't figure y'all would want to sit through several seconds of either silence or me humming. So yeah, that's the entirety of that voice meme. My timestamp, oh my god, this video is half an hour long. Oh, this is going to take forever to upload. Sorry, I'm rolling through Tumblr to make sure I didn't miss anything. And Ricky Bison Leader, sweetie, I've got something for you about that Blondie thing. I'm sorry, this is why you don't follow me and don't interact with me and don't talk with me, because when I go off on a tangent, I go off hard. Okay, well, I guess I better shut up and go away now. Again, this is Renmun of, Blondie Raoul, that's my Gmail, of Raoul, Shinigami Storm, what is my noise? Anyway, I made a noise blog. Kaninshin Heika, I think? Kaninshin Heika. And there's a Trajan Jackson there too, but y'all don't follow him, so it doesn't matter. Alright, I'm gonna shut up now. Thanks for watching.